The air crackles with anticipation, doesn't it? You're here, intrigued by the bold claim. One exercise to reshape your strength forever. It sounds almost mythical, a hidden key to unlocking untapped power. Well, get ready to delve deep, because we're about to embark on a journey that will challenge your understanding of strength training and introduce you to a movement that, when performed correctly and consistently, can indeed be a game changer. Forget the endless array of trendy exercises promising overnight results. Forget the confusing jargon and the latest fitness fads. We're going back to basics, to a fundamental human movement pattern that has stood the test of time and continues to be a cornerstone of strength development for athletes and fitness enthusiasts across the globe. Are you truly ready to discover this transformative exercise? It demands focus, dedication, and a willingness to push beyond your perceived limits. But the rewards, a stronger, more resilient, and more capable you, are well worth the effort. So, take a deep breath, clear your mind, and let's unravel the science and the art behind this extraordinary exercise. The king of all lifts, the squat. Yes, you heard it right. The one exercise that holds the potential to revolutionize your strength is none other than the squat. Now, before you roll your eyes and think, the squat? I've done squats before, hear me out. We're not just talking about a few half-hearted dips. We're talking about the full, deep, and properly executed barbell back squat. Why this particular variation? Because the barbell back squat, when performed with correct form, engages a vast network of muscles throughout your body simultaneously. It's a compound exercise, meaning it involves multiple joints and muscle groups working in concert. This makes it incredibly efficient for building overall strength, power, and even muscle mass. Think about it. What other exercise forces your legs, glutes, core, and even your upper back to work so intensely together? The squat isn't just a leg exercise, it's a full body strength builder. A symphony of muscles working in harmony. Let's break down the intricate dance of muscles involved in a properly executed barbell back squat. The quadriceps, located on the front of your thighs, are the primary drivers of knee extension, propelling you upwards from the bottom of the squat. The gluteus maximus, medius, and minimus, your buttocks muscles, play a crucial role in hip extension, providing the explosive power to stand up, and they also contribute significantly to hip stability. Situated on the back of your thighs, the hamstrings work in conjunction with the glutes to extend the hips and also assist in knee flexion and stabilization. The adductor magnus, these inner thigh muscles, contribute to hip adduction, bringing the legs towards the midline, and also assist in hip extension. Your core muscles, including the abdominals, obliques, and erector spinae, act as a natural weightlifting belt, stabilizing your spine and transferring force between your upper and lower body throughout the movement. A strong core is paramount for a heavy and safe squat. The erector spinae, muscles running along your spine, are essential for maintaining a stable and upright posture during the squat, preventing excessive rounding of the back. While not directly involved in the lifting motion, your upper back muscles, including the trapezius, rhomboids, and lats, work isometrically to create a stable shelf for the barbell and maintain tightness throughout the lift. As you can see, the squat is far from a simple movement. It's a complex interplay of numerous muscle groups working together in a coordinated fashion. This is why it's such a potent tool for building overall strength. The scientific basis. Why squats reign supreme beyond the sheer number of muscles engaged. Several scientific principles underpin the squat's effectiveness in building strength. The squat allows for high load potential, meaning you can lift significantly heavier weights compared to isolation exercises. Lifting heavy loads is a primary driver of muscle hypertrophy and strength gains. The more muscle fibers you recruit and challenge, the stronger they become. Compound exercises like the squat have been shown to elicit a greater hormonal response compared to isolation exercises. This includes the release of anabolic hormones such as testosterone and growth hormone, which play a crucial role in muscle growth and recovery. While the acute hormonal response might be transient, the consistent stimulus of heavy compound lifting can contribute to long-term muscle development. Squatting requires significant coordination and communication between your nervous system and your muscles, leading to improved neuromuscular efficiency. As you practice and get stronger, your nervous system becomes more efficient at recruiting muscle fibers and firing them in a coordinated manner. This improved neuromuscular efficiency translates to greater strength and power in various movements, not just the squat itself. The squat mimics a fundamental human movement, sitting down and standing up, leading to enhanced functional strength in everyday activities, making tasks like lifting heavy objects, climbing stairs, and even just getting out of a chair easier. Finally, weight-bearing exercises like the squat stimulate bone growth and increase bone density, which is crucial for long-term skeletal health and preventing osteoporosis. The path to a powerful squat. Mastering the technique. The squat's immense potential for building strength comes with a caveat. Proper form is absolutely essential. Performing squats with incorrect technique not only limits your strength gains but also significantly increases your risk of injury. Let's break down the key elements of a perfect barbell back squat. First, in setting up, position the barbell across your upper back, resting comfortably on your traps. Experiment with the bar placement to find what feels most secure and stable for you. Grip the bar with a comfortable width, typically slightly wider than shoulder width apart, as a narrower grip can put more stress on your shoulders. Unrack the barbell by standing up straight, taking a couple of steps back to establish your stance. For your stance, stand with your feet roughly shoulder width apart, or slightly wider, with your toes pointed slightly outward, around 5-15 degrees. This will vary slightly depending on your individual anatomy and flexibility. Maintain a stable and balanced stance throughout the movement. During the descent, take a deep breath and brace your core as if you're about to be punched in the stomach. This creates intra-abdominal pressure, which helps to stabilize your spine. Initiate the movement by simultaneously pushing your hips back and bending your knees, as if you're sitting down into a chair. Maintain a neutral spine throughout the descent, avoiding rounding your back or arching excessively. Keep your chest up and your gaze forward or slightly downward. Descend until your hip crease is below your knee joint. This is considered a full squat and maximizes muscle engagement. If your mobility doesn't allow for a full squat initially, work on improving it gradually. Keep the barbell tracking directly over the middle of your feet, with your weight evenly distributed. For the ascent, drive through your heels and midfoot, pushing the floor away from you. Maintain a tight core and a neutral spine as you stand back up. Your hips and shoulders should rise at the same rate, avoiding your hips shooting up before your chest. Continue until you are in a fully upright position with your knees locked out, but not hyperextended. Exhale as you complete the ascent. Common mistakes to avoid. One significant error is rounding the back, a major risk factor for spinal injuries. Focus on maintaining a tight core and a neutral spine throughout the movement. Another common mistake is knees caving in, valgus collapse, which puts excessive stress on your knee joints. Concentrate on pushing your knees out slightly as you descend and ascend. Strengthening your glute medius can help with this. Not going deep enough, performing half squats, limits the range of motion and reduces muscle activation. Aim for a full squat where your hip crease is below your knee. Leaning too far forward shifts the weight forward and can put stress on your lower back. Maintain a balanced posture with the barbell over the middle of your feet. Finally, rushing the movement compromises control. Perform the squat with a deliberate and controlled tempo, especially during the descent. Integrating the squat into your training. To truly harness the strength-building power of the squat, it needs to be a cornerstone of your training program. Aim to squat frequency 2-3 times per week, allowing for adequate rest and recovery between sessions. The volume and intensity, the number of sets and repetitions, as well as the weight you lift, will depend on your training goals. For strength development, focus on lower repetitions, 3-5, with heavier weights. For hypertrophy, you might use moderate repetitions, 6-12, with moderate weights. To continuously get stronger, you need to gradually increase the demands on your muscles over time through progressive overload. This can be done by increasing the weight you lift, adding more repetitions or sets, or reducing rest times. Always begin your squat sessions with a thorough proper warm-up that includes dynamic stretches and lighter sets of squats to prepare your body for the heavier loads. Finally, listen to your body. Pay attention to any pain or discomfort and don't push through sharp or persistent pain. Proper form is always more important than lifting heavy weight. Beyond the barbell. Variations and progressions. While the barbell back squat is the king, there are variations and progressions that can be incorporated into your training to address specific weaknesses, challenge your body in different ways, and keep your training engaging. The front squat, where the barbell is held in front of your body, places more emphasis on your quadriceps and upper back, and can improve core strength and posture. The overhead squat, with the barbell held overhead with a wide grip, requires significant stability, mobility, and core strength and is a challenging variation often used in Olympic weightlifting. A goblet squat, where a dumbbell or kettlebell is held close to your chest, can be a great way to learn proper squatting mechanics and build lower body strength with a more accessible load. The bodyweight squat is a fundamental movement that can be used for warm-ups, high representative endurance work, or as a starting point for beginners. Finally, the box squat, squatting down to a box, helps to ensure consistent depth and can be useful for developing explosive power out of the bottom position. As you get stronger with the barbell back squat, you can explore these variations to further challenge your body and enhance your overall strength development. Addressing potential barriers. Some individuals may face challenges when starting or progressing with barbell back squats due to factors like limited mobility, previous injuries, or simply feeling intimidated by the movement. If you lack the necessary ankle, hip, or thoracic spine mobility to perform a full squat with good form, prioritize exercises and stretches to improve mobility. This might include ankle dorsiflexion drills, hip flexor stretches, glute activation exercises, and thoracic spine rotations. If the barbell back squat feels too challenging initially, start with progressions like bodyweight squats, goblet squats, or box squats to build a solid foundation of movement and strength. Gradually progress to the barbell as your strength and technique improve. If you're unsure about your form or have any concerns, consider seeking guidance from a qualified strength and conditioning coach who can provide personalized instruction and feedback. Remember to be patient and consistent. Building significant strength takes time and dedication. Don't get discouraged if you don't see results overnight. Focus on consistent training with proper form, and the gains will come. Your journey begins now. Now, it's your turn to engage. Think about your current strength training routine. Are squats a regular part of it? If so, what variations do you typically perform? If not, what are your reasons for not including them? Take a moment to reflect on your own fitness journey and consider the potential impact that a consistent and properly executed squat program could have on your strength goals. I encourage you to make a commitment today to prioritize the squat in your training. Start with mastering the proper form, even if it means using a lighter weight or even just your body weight initially. As you become more proficient, gradually increase the load and challenge yourself. Share your experiences. In the comments below, tell us, have you incorporated squats into your routine? What benefits have you noticed? What are your biggest challenges with squats? What are your squat goals? Let's build a supportive community where we can share tips, encourage each other, and celebrate our progress on the path to greater strength. The long-term impact. Strength that lasts. The strength you build through consistent and proper squatting isn't just about lifting heavier weights in the gym. It translates to a more resilient and capable body in all aspects of your life. You'll find everyday tasks become easier, your athletic performance improves, and you'll have a greater sense of confidence in your physical abilities. Furthermore, the focus and discipline required to master the squat can spill over into other areas of your life, fostering a mindset of perseverance and goal setting. A word of caution. While the squat is an incredibly effective exercise, it's not a magic bullet. It's one piece of a larger puzzle that includes proper nutrition, adequate rest and recovery, and a well-rounded training program that addresses all aspects of fitness. Also, remember that individual results may vary. Factors such as genetics, training frequency, intensity, and overall lifestyle will influence your progress. The journey continues. This exploration of the transformative power of the squat is just the beginning. As you delve deeper into your training, you'll continue to learn and refine your technique. Embrace the journey, be patient with yourself, and celebrate your progress along the way. Summarized conclusion. The barbell back squat stands as a cornerstone exercise for building profound and lasting strength. Its ability to engage a vast network of muscles simultaneously, coupled with its potential for heavy loading and positive hormonal response, makes it a highly effective tool for overall strength development, muscle growth, and functional fitness. However, the benefits of the squat are contingent upon proper technique. Mastering the form is paramount for maximizing results and minimizing the risk of injury. By understanding the biomechanics, avoiding common mistakes, and integrating the squat strategically into your training program with progressive overload, you can unlock significant strength gains that will translate to a more capable and resilient you. Embrace the challenge of the squat, be consistent in your efforts, and witness the transformative power it can have on your strength and overall well-being. The journey to a stronger you starts with this fundamental movement. Are you ready to take the first step?